by using AutoCAD software. The problem reads as a square plate of 30 sides rests on HP such that one of its diagonals is inclined at 30 degrees to HP and 45 degrees to VP. Since he says one of its diagonals is 30 degrees to HP and 45 degrees to VP, means what? The diagonal which is inclined to HP at 30 degrees is the same diagonal is inclined at 45 degrees to VP. So, why I should take the initial position like this? If you take in the edge position, both the diagonals will going to be inclined to VP. So, in vertical plane, you will not going to get the true length. Because the inclinations what he has given here are all true inclinations. So, that is the reason. So, that is the reason why we have to keep this in the corner position. If you keep this in corner position, what happens? One diagonal will going to become parallel to VP. That is, AC is the diagonal which becomes parallel to VP. Therefore, A dash C dash will be in true length. So, since the inclination given of the diagonal is inclined to HP is the true inclination, and since AC, that is A dash C dash is the true length, because it is parallel to VP. So, on true inclination, you get the true length according to our projections of lines. So, therefore, you are rotating at an angle of 30 degree with respect to HP here. So since if you want to keep the diagonal AC as parallel to VP, so the initial position has to be the corner position. And in this position, both the diagonals AC and BD are parallel to HP. Therefore, AC and BD are in true length. But AC is both parallel to HP and VP, whereas BD is parallel to HP but perpendicular to VP. Therefore, you are getting a point here. Then you are resting on one of the corners on HP here, because that is the diagonal AC has to be inclined at 30 degrees to HP. Since the diagonal A dash C dash is in true length, because AC is parallel to VP in the top view. So you rotate this, rewrite the same sketch by rotating at an angle of 30 degrees to HP, because 30 degrees to HP, whatever he has given is the true inclination. And now you're going to get the corresponding top view. Then the same diagonal is inclined at 45 degrees to VP. So with the diagonal which is inclined at AC, the diagonal which is inclined to HP is AC. Once the diagonal AC becomes inclined to HP, so AC will be in apparent length. But the inclination given with respect to VP is in true length. Therefore, you cannot rotate the same sketch by rotating at an angle of 45 degrees. So since this is the apparent length and the inclination given is the true inclination, therefore, from the projections of lines on the true length, you will going to get on the true inclination line, you will get the true length. So first you draw a 45 degree line. Then you measure the distance from C to A. Take any point on that 45 degree line and cut an arc on this, such that the length of this will be equal to CA. Then draw a locus. Then you measure the distance from second position top view, that is 3 to A. By using from the same point, cut an arc on the locus. Once you do that, so you mark AC. Then this is going to be the apparent inclination with respect to VP, that is beta. Then rewrite the same sketch on beta inclination line, and then a projection is done for the third position front view. So how do I know that this problem is right? You can see even in the final position, one of the corner is resting on HP. And since the diagonal is already inclined to HP and the diagonal is inclined to VP, so you have to find out the beta. And the surface of the diagonal is inclined at 30 degrees to HP. So accordingly, you're going to get the view here. Since the diagonal AC is parallel to VP, so A dash C dash is in true length. What is this length of A dash C dash? So you have to get from here. So once you get this, then you rotate this by an angle of 45 degrees, so that you will going to get the diagonal A dash C dash is in true length. So this is how you will be able to analyze and solve the problem. Now I'm going to show you how to do it by using CAD software. So to do that, so first I will go for polygon. Okay, I will select some point because it is number of sides is 4. I will take the edge position. Then what is the distance? I want for 30 degrees. You just click on this point, and then I will, at the rate from the position where I picked, I will take 30 less than 45. So you're going to get the square of 45 in the rhombus position. I'll go for line, select some arbitrary point, and then say the true length. So you'll get the horizontal line. Then I will take a line, go to line, select this intersection point, and then go to perpendicular now. Go to perpendicular, similarly from intersection, go to perpendicular, and from intersection, go to perpendicular. Now I want to trim this portion here. Okay. Once you do that, now I'll go for selection and this selection. Go to layer and make that layer as visible line. So once you do that, now I want to name them. So first I'll go for line, you select this point and then draw a line. Now I'll go for D text, select some arbitrary point here, then take height, put the caps lock on, type capital X. So now you take capital VP and now you take capital HP. Then I want to take small letter A, then B, then C, then D, then A dash, then B dash, and here you write D dash. Okay. Then C dash. Now you go for zoom. Take it nearer and go to more. Remove snap and as well as ortho. Take VP and you take HP. Then go for A dash. Then you take A. Then you take B dash. Then you take D dash. Then you take C dash. Similarly, you take a move. Sorry, go to move. Select this A. Then go to D. Then go to B. Then go to C. Okay. Now, once you do that, the next thing is I want to rotate this by an angle of 30 degrees. Okay. So that is what we have to do. 30 degrees change. Okay. I'll go for copy. Go to copy. Okay. Then put ortho on. Select this line. Sorry. First I'll go for modify break at point. You select this one. And I want to break at this point. Take perpendicular one. You take intersection. Take intersection with this. Then you go for okay. Select this entire thing. Okay, and you select this one. Take D, then you take B. We'll take another director change. Go to layer, make that as text. No. You just select. Now you go to select this one. Go to layer and we go to it as text. Okay. So now we have this portion. Now I'll go for copy. Select this line and this line. Copy with reference to this by keeping it here. Then I want to rotate. Select this one. Select both the lines. Take endpoint now. You just come down to this, click on it. Take endpoint, take 30 degrees to HP. Now, once you do that, now I want to go to line, remove endpoint. Okay. Select this intersection and draw a line. Similarly, you draw a line from this point. And similarly, you draw a line from here. So go to endpoint. Select on this endpoint, so you're going to get this. Similarly, you select on this point and you get this. Okay. Then I want to copy. Again, disable these two. Go to copy. Select A dash and you keep it here. Then you select B dash and you keep it here. Then you select C dash. C dash, and you copy it here. Then you take D dash and copy it here. So once you do that, now I want to I want to project this. I'll go for line. So go to intersection or endpoint. Let us take for intersection. So take intersection, then you click here. Similarly, you take intersection and then you click here. Then you go for fillet between this line. Select between these two and you select between these two. Then go to line, select this intersection and then drop it. Then go to fillet between this line and this line. Similarly, between these two. Go to line, select intersection to this intersection, to this intersection, to this intersection, to this intersection. Now I go for break at point, select this line, break at this point, and you select this line and break at this point. Now I want to select all these 4 lines and go to layer, make that layer as top section visible. Now we will go for copy, go to copy, select A and you copy this here. Then you go for B and select this here. Then you go for C and you select this here. Then you go for D and you select this here. Okay. Then you go to move, select this text and move it here somewhere. Okay. Now, once you do that, now I want to extend this line. So go to extend. Extend requires boundary. You just click on this. Go to extend. Okay. Now I want to do this one. C. Okay. I want to rest the point C on it. Now I'll go for line. Select some arbitrary point. Okay. Then here I want the 50-degree line. Correct. I want to take up that is 45 degrees to VP. So to do that, I will take at the rate 100 less than 45 degree. So minus 135. Correct. Minus 135. Okay. Now I want to take the distance from here to here. So what is the distance from here to here? So I will go for circle. So what is the distance? I will go for distance. Select intersection part of this. So you enable this. Okay. Now we go for distance. Okay. Select this intersection point to this intersection point, 42.43. Now I'll go for circle. I will select some nearest point. Okay. Then I want 42.43. So what is the radius you want? 42.43. Correct. 42.43. Okay. Then now I'll switch off this and I'll go for break, modify, break at point. Similarly on this side. Then go to erase. Select this and go to trim. Okay, trim this line. Now once you do that, now I'll go for line, select the snap, go to intersection. It's already done. Okay, enable this and enable ortho. Go to line, select between intersection point and then draw a line. Now I want to measure the distance from distance int of this to int of this. Okay, 36.74. So now go for circle. Take the same center point. Okay, center point of this. Bring it here. What is the radius you want? The radius is here 36.74. Go to radius and type 36.74. Once you do that, now I want to break this one. So go to break, select this line and you break it here, and you select this one and you break it here. Then go to erase. Now I want to group this now first. Go to group, select this entire thing, okay, and this line, this line, and this line, and this line. Make it as a group. Okay. Once you do that, now you want to copy. Go to copy, select this one, copy, take the intersection part here. Okay, go to intersection. Yeah, I want to enter also. And you just select outside, take intersection, enable intersection, and go to center of this. Okay, now we have. Now I want to rotate. Go to rotate, select this one. At base point, I will take base point. Then I want the reference. Take the reference up from here to here and rotate that by to this point. Okay. Once you do that, now we have the locus line and go to break. Okay. Select this one and you break this. Now you just go to this line, go to layer, make that layer as locus layer. Okay. Select this one and give the distance as 0.25. Okay. Now once you do that, now I want to copy. Go for move, select this one. Okay, and I copy this, or sorry, move this. So now I will go for copy, and you remove this. Take the point C, then you take point B. Now you take point A, then you take point D now. Okay. The next thing is I want to draw this, the front view. I will go for line, enable these two. I will take intersection, take this. Similarly, I want to draw this line from here to here. Then go for fillet between this point and this point. Now you go for line, select this intersection and then draw this. Then go for trim, select this one. Similarly, go for line, select this intersection and then go for line from here and also from here. Then go for fillet between this line and this line. Similarly, between these two. Now we'll go for break, select this and take it out. Now I'll go for line, take this intersection to this intersection to this intersection to this intersection and say close. Okay. Then you select these 4 lines now. Go to layer, make that layer as visible line. Now you want to copy this now. Go to copy, remove these two, take A dash and copy this here. Similarly, I want to copy B dash and take this here. Similarly, I want to take C dash and copy it here. Then I want to copy the same thing here. Then go to DD edit, select this one and type D dash now. Okay, this is how you will be able to create the drawing now. You just go to this and go to layer, make that layer as XY line. Now we want to give the dimensions. So how to give the dimensions? Now you go for align dimension, select with this line and you take it 30. Okay. Similarly, you come down, go to angular dimension, select between this line and this line and you give the distance as 30 degrees. Similarly, you select between these two and give the dimension as 45. Then I want to give the dimension for this, between this and this, keep it here. Now you explode this. The moment when you explode, then it becomes individual. And go to text, select this and now you take this as, go to symbol, go to symbol, okay, type beta now, okay. Then you go to move, select this one and you move it here.